What up, what up? It's Eddieblcc. I got a quick update to this 1982 Bad Company Dodge van. I've been doing some interior work on it. I stayed up this weekend and got a couple things out the way. And then I did a bunch of interior building. It's time to start wiring. The body, I haven't begun to do any painting or anything like that because that's not getting a normal paint job. I'm going to use an airbrush. I'm gonna use some nice house of colors, different candies. That van's gonna be a couple of different lowrider colors. I'm gonna go for something that I don't normally go for, and that's to achieve a high quality candy paint but with a lot of different colored candies. Like, it is a lowrider, so we want to put some nice colors on it, keep it mean looking at the same time. But yeah. So this was just a video to show a quick update on what's to come, what I'm working on. Been working on the interior and stuff like that. You can see I started to put the hydraulic setup in there because it is a lowrider, so it has to have hydraulic. So now all I have to do is find special rubber tubing to run the hydraulics, because you can't use black wire or nothing like that. It won't look realistic. So I need some type of small rubber tubing to get up inside of here on these 4 outlets right there from the pumps. And then right here I have just stuff that I already have spots for it to go, but I haven't put anything in there. Those are the strokes, a couple of amps, the battery with the little photo etch box up under it that holds it, and here's all the stuff for the carburetor. That's some really detailed work right there. That's gonna take a little while. I'm far from finished on this project, but I did want to give you guys an update. Here's a speaker box that I built. That speaker box is just big enough to fit right up in here in this area. I mean, it has a really perfect fit. I'm just working on everything. I got the interior, the glass, you can't really tell because of the lighting, but these bars right here, they're the same color wood grain paint that I use. I made this paint. It took me 3 days to make that table because you have to let it dry and wet sand it and clear coat. You could put the paint on there. I hand brushed it with black and brown, and then it doesn't matter. It was lumpy, it was ugly, and then I clear coated it, and then I let it dry. Then I wet sanded it a little bit, really lightly. I clear coated it again. I saw any high spots, any low spots, and then I did it one more time. And then I'm telling you, this thing looks like a real piece of wood. The lighting is a little heavy in here, but the work that I did on that thing, man, it took 3 days, but I got it looking like a real piece of wood. It goes right here. It's a nice little wooden table. It fits right here in front of that, and when it's in there, it looks really cool. But yeah, and I've been working on the seats and all that stuff. The dashboard, the steering wheel does not fit at all. That's gonna take some customizing to do. I don't know. This kit was designed so bad to where that almost nothing fits, but I love it because it's such a challenge. I'm making everything fit. It's like I'm retooling this kit myself with my own tools right here. You see, I got the arsenal right there. I've used, man, so many things out of there over this weekend. I just worked on it all Saturday, and I was just mostly painting things and drilling little holes for the wiring and all that. And I have some of the stuff right here that I'm going to be putting on it. That's the carburetor right there that I'm working on, and it has a fuel line. I'm getting the fuel lines and everything ready, but man, I have so much stuff left to go. This is the braided line. I just opened this up. I ordered this stuff. Just had it laying around. Here's the distributor wires and my little, I wet sanded everything with this one little piece of paper, bro. I did the whole everything. Even I smoothed the van body out. I got those doors opening and closing really good. All this stuff, but you have to close this door first for some reason, like the real thing. Well, Well, I'll close it in a minute. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but they close perfectly. They close perfectly and everything is all right. But yeah, this table, and there's the frame right there. I got that done. I did that in a really glossy black. And all this stuff, mind you, it has to be black washed and, you know, weather treated a little bit. I'm gonna wash the engine and do all that stuff to make it look really, really nice. But yeah, this is what's going on with the van, and these are the rims that I'm gonna be using. This style of rim, I just got them mocked up under here so that you guys can see a little bit. But yeah, let's see if I can get those doors closed now. Feels a little better when I use that hand. Yeah, a little mock-up of the van. Just wanted to show you guys what was going on, man. Man, I did so many things on here. It's unbelievable. And also, they have a little wall trim little thing that it came with. It's this thing right here. But it's made out of a shag look. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do about covering that, because that goes on the inside of the van right here. It goes like that inside of there. So I'm gonna have to figure out. If you take a look at it, it has, you know, it's not the coolest looking thing, and it had, you see that little circle in the mold right there? It had those things all over the model, all over the place. I sanded them all off. I got everything nice and smooth. If you look at the seats, they've really been smoothed out. The batteries, everything is just, I really smoothed everything out. To put a lot of effort into that. Built that little box back there to hold the hydraulics. Yeah, just want to make a quick video to show you guys what's going on. That's interior. I had these windows right here. They were, when I got them, they were way sticking out here. So then I had to shave those down. Man, it's a lot of work going on with this, and the dashboard doesn't fit. You have to make all that stuff fit yourself. A lot of photo etch stuff. What is that? The seat belts. I have to take these little batteries. These are the battery connectors. Can't really get it to focus in this light, but those are to the battery. I have to wire the battery under the hood. That's that one. There's the wires, and that little wire goes to the starter. Then I have to wire each one of those battery heads. I have to put a cable connector on each one of those. And mind you, I have to plumb the hydraulics. There's going to be a tube back there going to the 2 strokes. Man, I have so much work left to do. And then this, I got my airbrush ready to go. I bought a new inline dryer filter to keep the water out of it, so I could lay down some nice paint on that. And like I told you guys, I have all of this cut out perfectly to fit in there. You're going to be able to see through there. There's going to be like lighting in there, little lighting stuff that comes with the kit. I'm using all the original stuff because it looks so good. It has the little diamond tuck patterns even on the walls over there. It's just, why let it go to waste when you can use it? It's a nice, you know, it had a nice look to it, but like I said, don't nothing fit. This thing is crazy. It had so much sanding and working. I couldn't believe it, and I still have a lot to go. But I'm on it. And these are the return springs that go to the carburetor, the throttle linkage setup, that little stuff right there. You can imagine how little it is. I'll hold the pin head to it. You see the pin head, you know, those things are very, very small and intricate, but those are the throttle cable and all that linkage stuff like that. But yeah, there's a lot of building and stuff that's about to have to be going on. Little bitty miniature spring. That spring is so little, I have to dress the whole area with a white sheet before I even get to working on that. Seat belts. I got a bunch of seat belts, packs and packs of those. That's every color. And what is this? Oh, I have a bunch of leftover speaker grills. These also have to go in there. These are on one side they're nice and blank, But if you flip it over, I still have Ford, Chrysler, Chevy. Those are all speaker grills that they have to go into the build somewhere. My speaker box, all that stuff is coming. And there's my little plaque for the back window. This was just a little update to show you guys what's going on. Mostly working on interior and wiring now. Everything else is, I'm going to wire everything and then I'm going to paint. I'm not worried about the paint. I got that down packed. I want to get all this stuff wired now. There's a lot of wiring, very intricate stuff that has to go on right now. But you guys stay posted on Eddieblcc. Thank you guys for subscribing, watching the videos, and commenting. I appreciate all that stuff. Just trying to do this little build really quickly for some fun. I've been having a lot of fun on it, a lot of fun. But yeah, anybody got any suggestions about that thing? What I can do about that? I don't know. Maybe I can flock it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But if somebody has any good ideas, you can let me know. I'm always open to that. And yeah, this is Eddieblcc with a quick look at the interior stuff. What's going on? My little 3-day table wet sand project build. That thing is, it's a little dust on it, but it came out really, really good. I have wood things in my house and I can hold it up to it and it just disappears into the colors of the other wood. This is a cool little piece. I'm gonna buff it really good once it dries. I just wet sanded it again and hit it with a clear, but now it's time to just buff it. It's done. I can't get it to look like wood anymore. But that's a piece of plastic and it looks very much like wood. Thank you guys. Stay posted for more to the Bad Company van. That's Eddieblcc. Peace.